Hello, VC Cordell coming back at you with a awesome CD box set find. I've been wanting to buy this for a long time, waiting for the right price. I actually seen all the discs at a flea market. I almost pulled the trigger on it for $15 and little stuff, but usually it didn't have the box set. It didn't have, and I know there's usually like always something else in it. You know, there's always a booklet that wasn't there. The box, actually, to put the box set in, I kind of like that too. And I was like, so I passed on it. I was like, okay, I wasn't overthinking it. So lo and behold, I go into this place called Disc Replay, which has all kinds of media, all kinds of physical media. Looking through their CDs, looking at their box sets, walking down the other aisle, looking through them like, I'm not really going to find anything. And then I did a double take, and lo and behold, I found the Sugar Hill Records story. I have been waiting a long time to get this. I got it for $24.99. The only thing wrong with the box right here has tape on it where it got ripped on it, and there's a little split here. But all these CDs are for promotional only. So it was a promo set somebody got, and they got rid of it. If you don't know Sugar Hill Records, they were the first kind of hip hop record label. Actually, 1979. They went to 1986. Now they're defunct and they got bought out. The Sugar Hill Gang was the biggest one, so that was their big. Everyone just knows that their big hit on all the time. Was like the first one actually to go hip hop or underground that actually went through, and that's on disc one. And it was the Rapper's Delight, and it's the long version. It was 14 minutes and 37 seconds, and then they cut it down for radio. I think it was like 7 minutes, but that was their first big hit. Put Sugar Hill Records on the map and woke everybody up to it. The other groups in here that I didn't know were the Sequence, Funky 4+1, Spoonie G. I didn't know that one. Chili Kids, Crash Crew, Kevy Kev, Trouble Funk, West Street Mob. I didn't know, and they have a song on here, Electric Boogaloo. What's it? Electric. It's on disc for Breakdance, Electric Boogaloo, Wall Street Mob, and they use those bit. They use the instrumental for Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the TV show with Andy Samberg. I was like, holy cow! Sylvia Robinson has a work on here. She was actually owner of the record label, so she had this on. But the reason I knew about it was the big ones for me were Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Grandmaster, and then Melly Mel and the Furious Five. Those were the big ones. That's the reason why I was looking for this. That's what I grew up listening to on when I would hang out with my best friend growing up. His sister would play that music, and it wore off on me. So like all those ones were the big ones for me. So I actually had those on cassette back in the day, but just to find this whole thing was pretty awesome. Like I said, some of those groups, I've already listened to 4 of the CDs, but in this, so you got this box, obviously, duh. And I'm glad I waited for it, because in here, they got this nice big, the Sugar Hill record story, and it is a 29-page booklet talking about the history of them all, going all the way up and down from different people. It's got that in the middle, the Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. I mean, Sugar Hill Records. Yeah, I actually got that Grandmaster Flash, Furious Five. I love to dance on that one, so I got that. And so they got this great booklet. Well, then the other thing was the kid was getting the rest of the stuff because I wanted to check out the CDs to make sure they're in good shape. On this, also got a 33 LP of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, The Message, and the Dungeon mix and the instrumental mix on side B. And then, so on side A has just The Message, the original version, and then the second song on it is in a cappella version of it too. So, and it's not the original thing, but I got to change this out. But got that on there, so I was totally awesome. And this was the covers that they used to put. They're 45, long playing 33s. and they would put them in this kind of a cover. So right there, and like I said, 5 CD set, 1, disc 3 on here, and then it's got 57 songs. Disc 2, and then on disc 4 and 5 is combined, and they got a double, so they got 4, so 5 CDs in here. And I'm just like, it's, for me, it's pretty exciting. It was really cool to just find it, and to find it at a great price, and all that time of waiting for it. I mean, my gosh, some 30 years it took me to get it, I guess. But, you know, again, if anybody's watched my channel in the past, you know, 30 years ago, I'm just been married, going on marriage for 5 years, and I've got 3 kids already. So guess what? I'm not going to go spend a ton of money on something like this. We got to take care of our family, which is more important. So right now, and I still got one. I still have one, but right now I have a little bit more leeway, and to find it at a good price, I mean, I'm not going to babble on too much about it, but I'm like really excited for this. This is just awesome. For me, growing up, this was hip hop when it started out. For me, on this other video, I got Too Short, and I couldn't believe how much he swore, and this was 1983, and I'm like, holy cow. But Sugar Hill Records, the Sugar Hill Records story, if you like to want to get into the roots of hip-hop, this was one of the originals. I mean, that set it forward. And just so, again, you can pick this up. I was looking on eBay, $100, $200 on some of them. Brand new, sealed. Well, guess what? I'll take the little tape rip on it, and that the CDs were clean because they played perfectly. So just wanted to share this. Hopefully some of you have a love for old school hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever you want to call it. I call it rap, but they call it hip hop now. But from Sugar Hill Records, man, they were one of a kind. They are one of a kind. That's for sure. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope everybody has a great week. God bless as always. Stay classy, VC.